Welcome back to the channel. This is the Action Figure Grader, and I've got some more recent sales for the vintage collection, kind of all over the map. I've got lots of graded. I've got the SDCC box set that sold at an auction, a graded Jar Jar in Carbonite, Republic gunship, and then lots of really good deals that sold in an auction for a seller to keep an eye on for TVC 1.0. A lot of really good deals in auctions right now. So let's go ahead and take a closer look at some recent sales. We'll start off with Sam 70 again. I'll stop covering him when he stops selling stuff that is worth talking about, but he sold some more vintage collection from Canada, Hasbro Canada versions of TVC, and this is another one of those Han Solo Echo Base outfits. I always liked it because it's got so much writing and language in the name pill for this Han Solo Echo Base outfit. So you can see all the different languages there. That was a punched example, sold for $100. And then we had a Luke Skywalker with the Boba Fett Air. That one also just sold for $100. I think he's had a couple of these now, but I wanted to refresh your memory on two recent sales. Both of those were the Boba Fett Air offer sticker. Padme Amidala. When Natalie Portman was her absolute peak in terms of beauty, was Attack of the Clones. And this one we haven't talked about in a while, but I saw that it just sold. This is VC33 Peasant Disguise Padme Amidala. That one sold for $80 in a buy it now situation. Just wanted to point that one out because that one was a TVC 1.0. And we also had the Carbonite Chamber from 2012 SDCC. See, this sold without the Jar Jar in Carbonite, just for the Lost Line figures with the original box. It was obviously got some rough edges to it. That sold for $400, but I do have, as I mentioned already, a SDCC Carbonite Jar Jar Binks that's AFA graded that did sell on eBay here recently. So we'll cover that when we get to the graded items at the end of the video. We had a Revenge of the Jedi with the prototype Fett offer. Princess Leia, unpunched US card, but this one did have some damage. So it did have a light crease in the bottom right-hand corner, some light edge wear to it. So this was by far from perfect. It's hard to see it right here, but hopefully you can see that little kind of faint crease in the lower right-hand corner. So this is kind of a bottom price for an unpunched example. If you can live with some defects, $187.50, 12 bids. I don't even know if the people saw that crease when they were bidding on it, but it obviously had some pretty heavy wear at the bottom of the card as well. Next up, all right, here's that seller to keep an eye out on, and I'll probably include some of his new auctions in my what to buy video for this week. I don't know this seller. I don't know anything about them. They've got 1,300 sales, 100% positive feedback, so I think you're in good shape. This particular seller is auctioning off a lot of unpunched TVC 1.0 to keep your eye on, and you know, you'll have to take a look at the photos closely to make sure they're in good shape. This card's got some card wave, but this is the Yavin Ceremony Han Solo, which we all know is kind of pricey. It can go up for like 70 or 80, 90 bucks sometimes. This one sold for $32 in an auction, and you know, maybe that card wave can flatten out, you know, if you put a stack of books on it carefully to let it flatten out for a little while. But that's a really good deal, $32. And he had some other awesome deals. He had the Weequay Skiff Master. At one time, this was a very, very expensive item. VC48 Weequay. This one sold for $43. He had the AT-RT driver, also unpunched. That sold for $56. All of these auctions just ended. He had the dark blue lightsaber VC44 Dagobah Landing that sold for $59. $59. You can see that the hang tab is starting to pop out just a little bit. So, you know, all of these prices, though, are, I mean, they're a good solid 20 or 30% below market. Commander Gree, a punched example US card, that sold for $64. So just a seller to keep an eye out on. Out number 2, shop.2008. Just keep an eye out for that seller, because he just listed a bunch more after these auctions ended. The recent Jabba the Hutt action playset pack-ins of Salacious Crumb and 8D8. I've seen the Salacious Crumb sell for this price recently, even within the last couple of days, for about $90 to $100. This seller had both of them together for $100 free shipping. So keep an eye out, be patient, wait for a good deal like this versus paying $100 just for the Salacious Crumb. But that was a really good deal for both of those together for $100 shipped. Just one quick data point. This was at auction. You can see how much these have come down now. And we talked about it when the Ghost landed in collectors' hands. Like, don't pay $400 for the pack-in mint on cards yet. If you wait just a little while, it hasn't been that long, and it's almost been cut in half in terms of price. This sold in an auction for $224.26, free shipping for all four of them together. So that's, this is kind of the price target to aim for. It included the original, Ghost box as well. So if you can get it for that, do it. I mean, now's the time to buy it. If you can find an auction like this and pay, $200 to $250 instead of $400 to $450, which is what they were going for together when they first hit collectors' hands. If you just be patient and wait for a little while, you can save 50% of your money. Some vehicles, the AT-AP, we haven't talked about that one in a while. This one did sell for $130. I found two different sales from two different sellers within the week. Both of them sold for $130 plus shipping. The HasLab Razor Crest, this one did have a ding on the box, so full disclosure on that. But this one did sell in an auction for $325 plus $138 shipping. I did not see that. I think you can get a better deal than that for a box that has damage to it, but it is pricey to ship these big items like this. So I think you can, so let's call that about $460 all in. I've seen them sell for less than that all day long. So, when you get in an auction, sometimes you can be kind of competitive. You got to make sure, and your competitive juice just start flowing and you start overbidding. This is one of those cases where maybe people didn't see the shipping costs, or it could be variable. This was coming from California to me in Tennessee. That's a pretty long distance. I know when I ship stuff to like Patreon winners or whatever in California, it's not cheap. It's like 3 times what I ship anywhere else. So it's very, very pricey. So anyway, just keep an eye on that shipping total. But for me anyway, it would have been another $138 shipping. Here is that Republic gunship. I know one of you was looking for a factory sealed Republic gunship. I can't remember who it was. I added it to my watch list. I sent it out to my Patreons because I couldn't remember if it was just a channel viewer or if it was a Patreon supporter. But I did send it out. It sold very quickly thereafter. I didn't get credit for it, so I'm assuming it was a non-Patreon that bought it. But I was planning, if it happened to be somebody that was looking for this, that watches the channel and is not a Patreon, I had planned on including this in a what to buy video. But it sold like that. I mean, it sold really quick. It had like 17 watchers on it in like the first 30 minutes, and it sold instantly. $650 plus $14 shipping was the Republic gunship, and the box was in pretty good shape. I mean, it was in really good shape, factory sealed, so I could understand. That's a price I'd pay if I was looking for it. And you want a fairly mint box. This is about as good as it gets given the age of these things. Toys R Us exclusive Republic gunship from Attack of the Clones, $650 plus $15 shipping. Here was this is the only loose graded vintage collection that we've seen in a while, but this is a CAS 90. This is the HasLab Razor Crest pack-in of Mandalorian with the cloth goods cape. And CAS does offer loose grading for it. I think it's a great way to do it instead of just keeping it in the baggie. Really nice display piece. That one did sell for $180 plus $10 shipping, so $190. But I think if you got one, you can probably do it yourself for that price or cheaper. I don't know what they charge to do this setup. It's pretty complicated with all the little brackets and all that, but I would imagine that they could probably do it after shipping to and from CAS. If you've already got the baggie, just send it in yourself and get it graded, because chances are you'll get a 90 or better on the grade. Some other graded items, we had the fan channel exclusive R2 SHW. I don't know what he goes by. R2 Show. I can't remember from Rogue One, but Antok Merrick's droid. Very nice card image, by the way. There's something about that card image in particular for this particular droid that really pops to me. I really like that one. That was a fan channel exclusive, 9.0 AFA. That one sold for $110 plus $15 shipping. We had a Kylo Ren. I know one of my Patreon supporters bought that, so whoever you were, thank you for using the affiliate link that I sent out to my Patreon supporters. I thought this was a great deal, given that Kylo Ren ungraded can sell for close to this price as it is. I don't know why. He must be short packed, or maybe just people have a soft spot for Kylo Ren, but I've seen ungraded examples of the Kylo Ren VC117 go for 80 to 90 bucks. And this one was an AFA 9.0 gold level for $100 plus $15 shipping. So I thought that was a good deal, and clearly one of y'all agreed with me that support the channel. So thank you for using the affiliate link again. Here's an interesting one. This is the Mimban Stormtrooper graded uncirculated 9.0. And my question to you experts out there, most of them come with a little Walmart sticker on the front, Walmart exclusive sticker. I thought that the Mimban Stormtrooper was exclusive to Walmart. And when I had one for a while, it had the little blue and yellow and white sticker on the front of the blister that says, you know, Walmart exclusive, only at Walmart, whatever. This one doesn't have that sticker, and the AFA label does not mention Walmart exclusive. Typically, AFA and CAS mention Target exclusive, Walmart exclusive, fan channel exclusive, Hasbro Pulse exclusive, whatever. But this one was an uncirculated 9.0. So I would think that that's pretty hard to find, given that most of them, if not all of them, are Walmart exclusives. But I just thought that that was worth taking a look at. I don't know whether the sticker got missed by Walmart or what, but somebody somehow got a sealed case of these, sent it in, and it got $150 plus $6 shipping. Maybe they re-released it after the original exclusivity window ended at Walmart. Just a question for you experts out there. Maybe Boss Bounty can help us out, or Only One Kenobi, as to why that one does not have Walmart exclusive or the sticker on there. The only thing I can think of is maybe they had a second wave of them that they produced. Next up is the Target. So you can see here, Target exclusive. Target exclusive C-3PO droids, uncirculated 9.25. So that's tough to get, these Target and Walmart exclusives, because the uncirculated designation means that somebody got a sealed case of them and sent the whole sealed case in, which is tough to do with Target. So that one, uncirculated 9.25, obviously that sold for a lot of money because of the uncirculated designation. There's certain crazy people out there that have to have that, and it is a 9.25 gold level. $199.99 plus $16 shipping on that one. Next up was the Darth Malgus uncirculated 9.0. That one did sell for $250. I think I might have had that one in a what to buy video at some point, but that one was a beauty. And I do believe that one of y'all did use the affiliate link for that. So again, thank you for doing that. I just try to recognize people when I happen to notice that it hit my affiliate program. So thanks very much for that. Next up here is that AFA 85 SDCC exclusive Jar Jar Binks in Carbonite. Now this one was listed for $640 plus $654 shipping, and I did not see it get listed. It sold pretty quickly, and whoever did buy it was either a Patreon supporter or watched my what to buy video, because I got affiliate link credit for it. So again, I don't mean to harp on that for those of you that don't care about that stuff, but I care, because you guys are helping support the channel when you use those affiliate links to buy anything. It doesn't have to be what I send out. And in this case, somebody clicked on a link and then ended up buying this amazing AFA 85. This had the 3-tier grading as well, with the card, blister, and figure subscore instead of just the modern scale of 1 to 10. So AFA 85 Near Mint Plus Jar Jar Binks, and that one did sell for $640, and thanks again for using the link. And then finally, this one did sell at auction, and we got another fairly decent price point for the SDCC box set. Obviously, this included everything, as you can see, and the box was in pretty good shape, from what I can tell, and it did sell in an auction for $1,600. You know, we got at one point we got as low as like $1,200 or $1,300 for this box set. I feel like it's bounced back up just a little bit, and this one did include the original Hasbro box for which I think has some value. You know, there's some value to this. Not many of them have this anymore, and it's pretty cool to see that original shipper box for the Death Star box set. So that one did sell in an auction for $1,600 on 5 bids. So pretty healthy price for the complete SDCC Death Star box set. Anyway, that's all I really had for this episode of the Vintage Collection recent prices on eBay. If you did enjoy the video, please do leave me a like. Thank you as always for watching, and I'll be back soon.